In the region right now, though, when it comes to that weather, Lisa Green tracks it all this morning.
Good morning. So we continue to have trouble out there, especially in those areas where snow is still falling. So here are my concerns for that morning drive and what you can expect as you're stepping out the door. First of all, that snow and wind still ongoing, and there are still some places where visibility is down below a mile, even close to blizzard conditions here this morning still. Gusts aren't as intense as last night, but we're still seeing some gusts to near 40 miles per hour, at times just above. And then the icy conditions that Aaron was just talking about, this is going to continue as long as those areas are not treated. Temperatures are not going up at all today, and so we're looking at ice remaining until we get some salt or sand down on those places. That includes your sidewalks, basically everywhere. And then much colder conditions here this morning as you're stepping out the door. Temperatures themselves are about 20 to 30 degrees colder. Factor in some wind chills, and it feels more than 40 degrees colder than yesterday morning in several spots. So that's going to be tough to step out into itself as well. So here's a look at the latest radar. You can see we're starting to quiet things down here on this loop. From west to east is the movement of that. So we're starting to quiet things down in eastern North Dakota. We're still getting some moderate, even some areas, some pockets of some heavier snowfall into the parts of northwest Minnesota here over toward east of Detroit Lakes along Highway 34. We've got some areas of deep blue in Becker County. Detroit Lakes seeing some moderate snowfall right now. This stretches up toward Mahnomen as well. A couple of pockets in Otter Tail County. Park Rapids dealing with that snow. Up to the north, Fosston kind of right in the middle of this, and this is heading its way along Highway 2 toward Bagley. Bemidji going to see your snow increasing as that moves eastward, and Thief River Falls up to Newfolden and that Highway 59 corridor, kind of that area where we're seeing some of our strongest or our heaviest snowfall rates. Now here's a look at our winds. Now we do have a gust in Bemidji at 40 miles per hour, so we're still seeing those gusts picking up to 40. Steady speeds are northwesterly and into the teens and 20s and even 30s. In Devil's Lake, we've got a steady wind of 31. So that's just going to make it feel so raw out there, but at the same time, it will continue to cause ground drifting even in areas where we don't have falling snow. Now where we do, that's where the visibility is down quite a bit. We were down to a quarter-mile visibility in Wahpeton, so an update for you, some big improvement here, a mile and a quarter. I know that doesn't sound like much, but it does make a big difference. And then in Detroit Lakes, half-mile visibility, we're at less than a mile in Mahnomen and Bemidji. So struggling still here in Minnesota. I would say Highway 75, Highway 59, we're still dealing with this, and then points east is where some of our worst visibility reports will be coming in for a little while here before that snow moves on. So wind chills, this is factoring in, of course, the temperature and the wind. We're down into the 20s below up in Devil's Lake. Our lowest wind chill there at 24 below. Fargo feels like 12 below and 10 below right now in Grand Forks. So a tough start to the day. Our camera's shaking here in Fargo as we take a look at our temperatures themselves. Fargo's only at 10 degrees and Grand Forks is at 11. Jamestown 6. We've got snow reported in Bemidji, and in Devil's Lake even some light snow being reported still at 2. And in Fargo, or rather Fergus Falls, we're at 10 degrees right now. So again, it's a tough start to the day. Things do improve somewhat as we head into the afternoon hours. First of all, the snow will be winding down. That'll help us a lot to only have that wind to deal with. But that wind's going to be with us for much of the morning and into the afternoon hours, making for some drifting on those roadways and some slick spots. And temperatures don't warm up enough to really work away at any ice that we have out there too. We're going to stay in the single digits to low teens. So a tough day today. Toughest this morning. We've got more snow on the way for the end of the week. Friday, another round moves in. Details coming up.
Yeah, tough morning for travel, especially. Lisa Green, thank you.